Hi, welcome to Surviving a Narcissist 101. My name is Gia, and I am here to share my knowledge and my 24 years experience of dealing with a narcissistic partner in hopes that I can help someone else to manage or navigate a current relationship in a much healthier way, or if they can avoid it, getting into a relationship with a narcissist altogether, that would be much better. But thank you so much for coming in and watching my video. I do appreciate it very much. And today we're going to be discussing the topic of the silent treatment. The silent treatment is by far terrible. Yes, it is. And it is one of the key weapons in a narcissistic's arsenal. They use it to punish their partner or to punish the other person just so they can manipulate them to get their way or to get something that they want, an apology, whatever it may be. But I'm going to just say some reasons why this happens, and then I'll talk about it a little more. One thing is because they want to stonewall. Two, they want to gaslight. They're emotionally immature. And they're chronic victims. So let's talk about it a little bit. Their emotional immaturity. They cannot handle discussing certain issues as an adult. They cannot have a tempered conversation about a certain issue. So in order to shut that issue down, they will use the silent treatment by either stopping all communication or by giving you one-word answers to anything you may ask, or hand gestures, or even talking through someone else. For example, hey, can you tell so-and-so that I am not talking to them, or that what they want to know is here. You can hear the person if you live with them, but they will not talk directly to you. They're talking through someone else. It is very frustrating. Now, because they cannot handle the topics, they have a tantrum, because even though this is a silent tantrum, it's still a tantrum nonetheless. It's almost like a little child holding their breath. They're holding their breath until they pass out, because they're like, until I get my way, I will hold my breath. But it is very frustrating if it's someone that you live with and if it's your partner, because it completely invalidates your reality. It's such a harsh gaslighting technique that it basically says that you are not experiencing what you're bringing up. And to top it off, if they keep it up and if you buy into it, you start to think like, oh my God, well, did I do something? You know what? Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe I brought it up wrong. Maybe I was wrong. And you start to think that. And in your mind, you're now kind of shifting the blame onto you. And it's pretty aggravating, because you're kind of giving them what they want, because you end up either apologizing for something that you really did no wrong. You were just trying to bring up an actual issue, and they just stonewalled you by giving you the silent treatment because they're incapable of having an actual conversation about things. So, if anyone out there has experienced the silent treatment, put it down in the comments. I have other tidbits to talk about it, but it would just take too long in this video. So I just want you guys to know you're not alone. If you've experienced this, trust me, it is very frustrating. But a key element to dealing with the silent treatment is, unfortunately, and I don't want to promote anything that's not healthy, but if you live with this person and they're your partner, just kind of like do a staring contest. You're going to have to be like, you know what? I can do it too. Just be quiet and let it be. And do not start to think or blame yourself or shame yourself into an apology that's not real, because in reality, all you're trying to do is have an adult conversation with your partner and connect in a real way. And because they are incapable of connecting in any real way or communicating in any real way, you'll never get that. So do not start to think it is your fault or that you are incorrect and give them what they want, because they will just employ the silent treatment down the line again. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. Share down in the comments, and I will reach out to as many of you as possible. Thank you so much. Till the next one.